Hello, kitties. Once again, it's time for another terrible triple feature. We're here at the penultimate triple feature of the year. We only have one more, provided that, we survived the end of the Mayan calendar. Anyway, this week, it's going to be kind of the beginning of our year in review ender. We're going to look at the three movies of 2012 that I just can't bring myself to hate. These are movies that, had a lot of potential. I was very excited about them. And then they came out, not so much. But, there's enough in them that I just can't hate them. Our menu includes Skyfall, Prometheus, and The Dark Knight Rises. Damn it. So, Skyfall. The thing of it is, it's a good Bond movie in like the old pre-Daniel Craig Bond feel. Unfortunately, I thought we had gotten past that. Casino Royale and Quantum of Solace were really incredible. Reinventing Bond for the modern era, modern threats. And moving forward with that, we're ready, we're plucky, we're MI6. And then Skyfall came out, and it kind of undid all the progress we had made. I love the opening. Daniel Craig as Bond, always good. Judi Dench really just kills it in this movie. Javier Bardem pops up, nails it as the Bond villain. And I kind of feel bad, because I feel like we've sort of wasted him on a lesser Bond film, but everything about the plot reestablishes the old Sean Connery 60s setup. I mean, we have the reintroduction of Q, removal of Judi Dench, a strong, intelligent, really competent woman director of MI6, and replaced him with a crotchety old white guy, here played by Ralph Fiennes. It is a sign that I am getting old, that now Ralph is a potential crotchety old white guy. And Moneypenny is in there. Now, I don't like that. And there are a hell of a lot of plot holes. I'm not going to go into them right now, if only for my friend Steven, because it will just, bring him down. And I brought him down with the clown video, that little clip of the clown that I showed the last time. Don't worry, I'm not going to show another one just yet. But it is a good old-style Bond movie. At the same time, we have the goofy villain, pointless plot, action, England. I don't know. I can't bring myself to hate it, if only because I love Daniel Craig as James Bond so much. So there's that. And that brings us to Prometheus, Ridley Scott's quote-unquote return to the alien mythology, except that it's not really a return, or at the very least it's not really a prequel to Alien, because that would have been interesting. This is a movie about the stupidest brilliant minds that money can buy being sent to an alien planet because of reasons. The more I watch it, the stupider it gets. I don't understand why they do the things that they do. I don't understand why, one scientist is a bro. Another scientist, is seemingly an intelligent woman. Another scientist is a geologist that's afraid of alien worlds. Another one is a biologist that's afraid of finding a new biological organism. Yeah. But I love Michael Fassbender in it. And, before you say, no, this is not just a love of, English men in movies. Although I do love them in movies. And Christian Bale, well, he's Welsh, so that kind of counts. Well, we'll get to that in a sec. Prometheus is just tonally all over the place and confusing and bizarre. But visually, it's incredible. incredible. I never get tired of watching the things that happen in this movie or the people in it. I love it. And Idris Elba as this random Southern captain is fascinating. And I could just watch Michael Fassbender's David all day. What happens is that you get, multiple PhDs, brilliant people having to make the mistakes of teenagers in a slasher film. And this is just strange. On top of the fact that it doesn't directly link into Alien, the first Alien film, but not in a way that was intentional. You could tell that, up until they decided it wasn't going to be a direct prequel, it was going to be a direct prequel. I mean, the derelict ship ends up in the exact same position that it does at the beginning of Alien. It's the environment is hostile, granted not in the same way, or maybe it was just at night when the Nostromo landed. But it felt like kind of a cop-out to just not go with it. But I like watching it for reasons I can't quite explain, but I do. It's a good time. Well, no, it's not a good time. It's quite a horrific, terrible time, but it's fun to watch. Horrible things happen to people that aren't you, which is the root of all good horror. So finally, we get to The Dark Knight Rises. See, this one is especially frustrating because it's an observation that I've had and I've shared with all my friends that superhero trilogies all conform to the same pattern. The third one's always terrible. I mean, just awful. The Dark Knight Rises was supposed to be the moment in which we broke the tradition. Christopher Nolan made The Dark Knight. Possibly one of the great... No, not possibly. It is one of the greatest movies ever made. So, I really believe this was our shot. And when you watch The Dark Knight Rises, you can see all the ingredients, all the parts that we needed to make this incredible third movie. And it's just not there. I love a lot about it. Tom Hardy as Bane is perfectly cast, perfectly acted. The same with Anne Hathaway as Catwoman. I'm in the minority. I really unabashedly like Joseph Gordon-Levitt's John Robin Blake. I really would have loved to have seen a Nightwing movie come out of this, but that's never going to happen. I love Christian Bale as Batman. While Tumblr friends will, start screaming at me, we all love Joseph Gordon-Levitt, I am definitely in the minority. I really like the Batman voice, I think. But Batman just wouldn't quit because his girlfriend died. It would have made more sense if, Bane had done something horrible to him at the beginning of the film, and then that, sets the tone for the rest of the film. And it's not just that. There are a lot of bizarre plot holes involving, this goofy nuclear reactor, character motivations, what happens during the No Man's Land sequence. I mean, it's an ambitious film. I thought Nolan picked all the right elements of Batman to put into it, but it did not come together well. Generally, you don't want Batman to be a cipher in his own film. But he was, and this is the end of the Nolan era of Batman. But there's a lot that I just enjoy. It's pretty, it's great to watch. The actors are all at the top of their game. Some of the action sequences are really good. I love Bane. I love Tom Hardy as Bane. It's just, I don't know. And that's really the problem with all of these movies that I've listed, is that, there's it's like the Frosted Mini-Wheats thing where, one side of me just loves watching these movies because they're fun to watch. And then the grown-up and or, critical film watcher just says, these are really fucking stupid. But I still watch them.